Your assignment last week with just changing some imagery hopefully got you ready to tackle now just redesigning and recreating a website with a new theme. And as the assignment sheet said, we're not changing the overall design of the web page, but with a new theme, it would need new imagery, maybe new colors, maybe new background, definitely a new headline. So I wanted to show you this example. This is South Carolina Aquarium, and this was the original home page. Right? Pretty simple, pretty clean. And then this, as you got into looking at the different animals that they had, this was the original animal page. Well, if you were to be given a new theme, let's say one of the ones offered to you, Clever Paint Jobs, well then you'd probably want to come in and add an image of something that had a clever paint job. And this is a pretty strange little creature, isn't it? Let me reduce this down. So that was all that had to be done in this case, was to change the one image. So this was pretty simple. Let me scroll down. So adding a few more images, talking about the clever paint jobs. Look at that owl, that's pretty neat. He just kind of disappears. Made this a little bit more colorful. And then going to that animal page that you saw earlier, obviously wanting to highlight creatures, animals that have clever paint jobs. And if you see here all these images, I would say that that was pretty well satisfied. However, this is a comp. So as you see, the type has all been done, and it looks pretty darn real, doesn't it? So you are building something for your portfolio that looks absolutely real. So what you would want to do, if this was your work, you would want to show a sample, maybe a screenshot, like what was done here of the home, the original home, and the original animal page, and then you would want to show your work. Okay, so here's another example. Let's go down here. Here was the original home page of the zoo. A lot going on here, a little bit more than on this previous one. All right, so again, if you're given a new theme, the theme here is Jammin' with Jellies, but if you were given a new theme, here's that animal page. Pretty cute. Say if your theme was Rainforest Secrets, well, you'd need to be doing a lot of change. Obviously the imagery, maybe some background, changing some of the imagery here, just being a little bit more thoughtful. But I am asking you to, yes, come in. You are recreating the nav with either Illustrator or Photoshop, whatever you're more comfortable with, and all of the imagery down here. So here was the home page. Here was the animal page, and again going with something that lives in the rainforest. And this was student work, really did quite a bit. She added all those imagery, and she also, as you see, added some actual type. So that was very nice. Again, your mission is to create a comp that looks absolutely real. All right, so in your zip folder you saw, or you see your Zoo 1 folder, Zoo 2, Zoo 3. I'm just showing you what is in those folders. For example, Zoo 1, you see a PSD file. I've gone ahead and set that up. It's 2048 pixels by 2000 pixels in height. If you prefer to work in Illustrator, I've given you the separate JPEGs here, but that is the dimension, 2048 pixels by 2000. On the Photoshop document, yes, I've got the second level page locked and hidden. It is there. There it is. And you are then welcome to use these as base layers to build your new imagery on. So for example, if rainforest was your theme, I mean, all of these images would change. You wouldn't change the type visit members, science, education, animals, webcam, but you would change the imagery to fit that new rainforest theme. All right, and then when you came to the second page, you would want to include creatures that you would see in the rainforest. All right, so something here, maybe add some actual type or Greeking. You were given a Greeking, that fake lettering, fake words document. And here, maybe not a direct repeat like they've done here. That's kind of boring. Maybe you could come up with something a little more interesting here, maybe a larger image, or something that talks about gifts, or the gift store, gift with purchase. I'm sure you can come up with something a little more thoughtful. But do note that the nav bar on the home and the second page, pretty much the same. So once you've created these, just do a copy paste. Don't do more work than you need to. All right. So Zoo 2, Zoo 3 have the same type of imagery in them. You will pick one. You have 2 weeks to get the home page really tight, and then you'll have 1 week to get your secondary page. So this is important, guys. You'll be working this for your mobile device design and a banner ad. So this is very important. Take your time, be thoughtful with the theme you pick, have fun with it, and remember to research your Photoshop tools if you've forgotten or need to brush up on anything. So that's why you've got 2 weeks with this first part of this assignment. Good luck. I'm excited to see what you come up with.